Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As you see in the thumbnail, what if Issei was writer and married with Aphrodite and Artemis? Before I start, please do support for more awesome content, and subscribe my channel and like this video. Go support and follow the Ian Martinez 527 and Issei_fanfic_writer for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story. Link in the description. It was a cold raining night in Ko Town. Issei, why do they hate me? I just wanted to be loved. Issei kept walking in the rain alone and hungry, sad, angry, hurt, and needed some space away from the girls. Kajiro, is little Issei alone and scar. Issei, who are you? Kajiro, oh, you don't know, well I'm your inner devil. Issei, what do you want from me? Kajiro, to let those who hurt you to suffer. We both know you want to hurt them. Issei, I do. Kajiro, then take my hand. Issei took Kajiro's hand and put on two side driver, and Kajiro took Issei's place. Kamen Rider Evil, this will be fun. At the wedding, Rias, I can't believe that 7 of us are getting married. Akino, indeed, Rias, and this wedding will be great. Irina, yes, and no one will ruin the wedding for us. Asia, that's right. Kaneko, that's right. Roswis, yep, this is our wedding day. Rainer, that's right. Girls who would ruin this wedding. The girls went to the altar waiting for their husband, and they see him walking to the altar. Michael, dearly beloved, we are gathering here today to witness the joining of 8 souls. Do you Lex Hayadu take Rias, Akino, Irina, Asia, Kaneko, Roswis, Rainer to be you be wedded wives? Lex, I do. Michael, and do 7 take Lex as you be wedded husband? The girls, yes we do. Michael, by the power invested in me I named you husband and wives, you may the brides. Lex and the girls and the crowd were cheering and clapping their hands at the wedding couples. Lex and the girls walked down from the altar and continue walking, and they went to the receptionist area. Everyone was having fun and celebrating the wedded couples, and it was time to cut the cake until they heard a scream. Lex, what was that? The doors were kicked down. Rias, how are you? Lex, she asks you a question? Leo, my king, he won't talk. Leo and Lex rush at Kamen Rider Evil. Kamen Rider Evil countered. Leo attacked and delivered an uppercut, sending him to the ceiling. Lex, there's no way that Leo was sent flying. Two side driver, bad darkness finish. Kamen Rider Evil send a slash at Lex, sending him flying, and he walk away to the door, never to be seen again. Everyone was shocked to see someone take down the hero right in front in them. Surzex, what the happen? Azazel, I don't know either. Michael, this is concerning, of course. Vala, whoever this guy is, they're good. Seance change. Issei, so, this is the power of a Kamen Rider. Issei smiles evilly. He. Oh, this will be fun. Issei walks away for good, never to be seen again. Michael, okay, let's figure out what happened. Surzex, let's start at the beginning. Azazel, okay, some guy in armor kicked down the door and was walking at Lex and his wives like a menace and did not talk at all. Seraphal, yes, but who is he? Azazel, that's the hard part, we don't know who he is. Zeus, Azazel, I like to talk to you in private and bring Vala. Azazel, sure thing. Zeus. Zeus nods, and everybody discuss about Kamen Rider Evil and tried to find out who he is, but nothing came up. Everybody went home except Zeus and Azazel. They went to Azazel's office and they brought Vala, Artemis and Aphrodite. Azazel, so Zeus, what do you want to talk about? Zeus, it's about Kamen Rider Evil. Azazel, really, why him? Zeus, I something that might shock you. Zeus show Azazel a video of Kamen Rider Evil true identity. Azazel was shocked. Azazel, no. Vala, Azazel, what did you see? Azazel, Vala, look for yourself. Vala saw the video. Vala, no, this can't be real. Zeus, it is. Vala, how did this happen? Zeus, I believe he made a deal with his inner devil, name is Kajiro. Vala, so that what happened at the wedding? Azazel, I'm going to kill those 8. Zeus, don't, it's a waste of time. Vala, then what should we do? Zeus, we will find him and free him from his shackles of doubt and low confidence. Vala, that sounds like a plan, but we need to know where he at. Zeus, we will send scouts searchers to find him, and they will report back to us no matter what. Azazel, I hope you're right about this. Zeus, Zeus, I am. Zeus sent scouts and searchers to find Issei. No matter how tough or hard it is to find him, they'll keep looking no matter what. The search party was looking for Issei high and low, no matter what happens, and they see Issei. Azazel, Issei, is that you? Kajiro, no, wrong guy. Azazel, Kajiro, what have you done to Issei? Kajiro, we made a deal. Vala, deal, what deal? To hurt those who hurt him. Zeus, Kajiro, me and the faction leaders didn't hurt Issei. Kajiro, I'm about you or the faction leaders. I'm talking about his ex-girlfriend's brothers and sister. Azazel, I know that. Kajiro, and yet they force you to keep shut. That's why I will make sure they suffer, because I will not stop until it is done. Don't stop me. Kajiro walk away, never to be seen again. And the others just stood there sad and angry at Rias and her peerage. They went back home broken and lost, don't know what to do now. Zeus HM. Azazel *, drinking tea *, Vala *, depressed *, Artemis. You know what? How are we going to stop him from doing something stupid? Azazel. Our times, I don't know how can we stop him. Our times. Then think of something. Everyone thinks of plan to save Issei, and they continue to think of a way to save Issei until they have a plan. They explain the plan to the others, and they have to think how to stop Kajiro and free Issei, and they are close to save Issei, and they are almost done making their plan. They got a call from Surzex telling them to come for a meeting. They went to the meeting. Surzex, glad you can make it. Is there something wrong? Zeus, I have something to show all of you. Zeus showed them the video. Surzex crying to see Issei as Kamen Rider Evil because he see Issei as a little brother. Michael, is there a way to free Issei from this? Zeus, we've been trying to figure out how to save him. Our times, no luck so far. Michael, I hope you guys find a way to save him. They all nod and left the meeting and went back to planning to save Issei, and Our times thought of something. Our times *, if Kajiro is Issei inner devil, only Issei can stop him by punching the wall around his mind *. Our times, I got something. Zeus, really, what is it? Our times, Father, you say that Kajiro is Issei inner devil, right? Zeus, yes, why? Our times, what, the only way to stop Kajiro is to tell Issei fight back against his doubts. Zeus, you mean he has to punch the walls around himself? Our time, yes. Azazel, that's a good idea. We can try it tomorrow. Our times, okay. We see Kamen Rider Evil fight Rias Peerage, and he is winning easy. Lex, why are you doing this to us? Kamen Rider Evil, you know what you did. The girls, you mean Issei, that waste of space. Lex, that weakly. Leo, that mistake. Lucy, that failure. Jade, that deadweight. Kamen Rider Evil. Yes, him. If you for never existed, he could have the life he deserved, but no, you want to destroy that, and I'm going to destroy your lives. Lex, Leo, Lucy, and Jade rush at Kamen Rider Evil. Twin side driver. Bat darkness finish. Kamen Rider Evil. Not bad, time to go to the next level. Kamen Rider Evil rush at them, and gave them scars and made them bleed. Lex, you're going to pay for that bastard. Kamen Rider Evil. You're pathetic. No matter how hard you try, you are nothing. Kamen Rider Evil was walking towards them. Our times, Issei, stop. Kamen Rider Evil turn his head around. Kamen Rider Evil, Issei is not here. Our times, please Issei, come back to us. In Issei head, Issei was sitting down, trapped within his own mind until he heard Our times' voice. Our times, Issei, was your dream to protect people from danger. Issei stand up and punched the wall in his head. Then Kamen Rider Evil felt pain. Kamen Rider Evil. Ra. Issei broke free from his self-doubt. Our times, Issei, is that you? Issei, yeah, it's me, I'm back. Azazel, it's good to have you back. Issei, don't you ever go evil again. Issei, I won't. Vale *, run to Issei and gave him a hug *. Issei, what, Vala, this is a surprise. Vala, I miss you so much, you were like brother to me. Issei, me too. Vala, me too. Zeus, glad to have back with us. Issei, yeah, I'm glad to be back. Surzex * hug Issei tightly *. Issei, was Surzek, you're crushing me. Surzek * let go of Issei *. Sorry about that, Issei. Issei, it's alright. Seraphal, how about we get something to eat? They all agree to get some food. We see Issei, Artemis, Aphrodite, Zeus, Azazel, Surzex, Seraphal, Michael, and Vala at a ramen restaurant eat and talking. Surzex, so Issei. Issei, yeah? Surzek, how do you feel now? Issei, good, why? Surzek, just checking. Issei, you're worried, aren't you? Surzex, yeah, I am. Issei, I'm fine, really, I am. Surzek, do you still blame yourself? Issei, little bit. Surzek, Issei, you had every right to be angry at them. Issei, I know that, but still I feel guilty for what I did. Surzicious, I know you do, but they did let you suffer alone and not even checking on your mental health. Issei, yeah, they didn't, but that was also why Kajiro took advantage of my weakness. It was making him stronger. Azazel, Issei, if any of us were in your position, we would feel the same way as you. Issei, I guess you're right. Vala, oh, and my great-grandpa Lucifer is coming tomorrow. Issei, you don't mean Lucifer Morningstar, right? Vala, yes, I do mean him. Issei, I am going to die, aren't I? Michael, maybe not. Issei and the others finished eating, paid the bill, and went home. Lucifer, Vala, guess who? Vala, great-grandpapa, how are you doing? Lucifer, good. Vala, that's nice. Lucifer, Michael, why are you still hiding your true form? Vala, wait, what? Michael, I know this day would come. Michael, show them his real form. Issei, what the? Michael, what? Issei, someone kill me please. Lucifer, you know you do look like your grandmama. Issei, you knew my grandmama Chris. Lucifer, yes I do. Issei, wow. Lucifer, do you have her picture? Issei, yes. Issei showed everyone a picture of his grandmama. Azazel, Issei, Azazel, you know my grandmama. Azazel, yes, she my wife. Issei, what? Azazel, yeah, that makes me your grandpapa. Issei, Issei, kill me now. Valley, wow, Azazel is Issei grandfather, holy shit. Issei, grandmama. Churs, how is my grandbaby doing? Issei, good. Churs, Issei, I told you to stop dyeing your hair brown. Issei, grandmama, no one was supposed to know. Churs, I know. Issei, why did you tell my friends that? Churs, they need to know the real you. Valley, Issei, are your silver hair? Issei, yes. Michael, you didn't tell us. Issei, you never asked me at all. Surzek, Issei, let me guess, Graphia is behind me, isn't she? Graphia, Issei, you have some explaining to do. Issei runs away from Graphia, ha, Issei, get back here. Graphia chase Issei. We see Graphia dragging Issei back to the others. Surzek, wow, I never seen Issei run that fast ever. Churs, how long did it take to catch him? Graphia, 56 hours. Chris, record time. Azazel, oh shit, I forgot he was in track. Surzex, wait, what? Issei was in track. Chris, yes, he was. Michael, when he was in track. Lucifer, since middle school. Azazel, how do you know? Lucifer, I've been watching him. Azazel, you've been watching my grandson this whole time, you son of bitch. Lucifer, yes, I have. Chris, Issei, your aunties are coming here to see you. Issei, not the she-devil Hibiki. Azazel, oh. Chris, yes, Issei, her and Mika. Issei, me sideways. Vala, this is not your day. Issei, yeah, I need to get rid of the hair dye. Chris, I brought hair dye remover. Issei, thanks grandmama. Issei took the hair dye remover and went home quickly. Issei made it home and ran to the shower, turned on the water, and took off his clothes and got in the shower. After a few minutes Issei was done showering and got out of the shower and dry off his whole body and hair and pull out his secret stash of clothes from under the sink of the bathroom and open the box. Issei, I'm glad I kept these hidden from my siblings. Issei put on his clothes. Issei, man, I'm so happy I kept these a secret from everyone. Issei got out of the bathroom and left the house and went back. Everyone. Issei, hey guys. They turn around and see Issei in his new look. Azazel, wow, Issei, you look exactly like your grandmama. Chris, yes, he dozes. Chris, hey. Everyone turned around and see Issei aunties. Hibiki, Issei, give Auntie Hibiki a hug. Issei, no. Issei, Lex, Issei, you don't deserve to have that power you hold handed over now. Issei, let me think, no. Leo, Issei, you don't have a choice in this now, hand over your new power now. Issei, no, I am not giving you anything. Lucy, and what do you look like grandmama? Chris, Jade, what, don't tell us that this whole time you had silver hair when you were born. Issei, yes I did, you bitches. Leo, excuse us. Issei, your excuse. Lucy, Issei, just hand over your power now. Issei, I said no, bitch. Lex, that's it. Issei, we challenge you to a duel. If we win, you hand over your power to us, but if you win, we leave you alone and we won't bother you again. Deal? Issei, deal. Lex, see you tomorrow. Issei, see tomorrow to bitch. Today was the day that Issei shows everyone that he can handle himself. Sryzex, Issei them up. Issei, oh I will. The announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have exciting match today. We have Team DXD versus Issei. Who will win this match? Now let's go to the audience. Audience 1, Team DXD will win. Audience 2, Issei will win. No diff. In the viewing stands, Lucifer. So, Odin, who do you think will win? Odin, I'll say Issei will win. Thor, you're not the only one, father. Loki, I agree with Thor. Zeus, I agree with Loki and Thor. Hades, I agree with Zeus. Poseidon, I agree with Zeus and Hades. Lucifer, well, everyone is on Team Issei. Everyone. The announcer. Alright, for our first group we have Team DXD. The crowd cheer for Team DXD. The announcer. And for the opponent agent's Team DXD, he's the man who does not care about anybody's opinion about him, and he will show people that he can handle his own. It's Issei. The other side of the crowd cheer for Issei. Team DXD, ready to lose Issei. Issei, Kamen Rider Live. I will show you between right and wrong. The announcer, ladies and gentlemen, let the battle begin. Kamen Rider Live shoot Team DXD with prison and skills and giving Team DXD a hard time. Kamen Rider Live, time to switch things. Jackal Vice Stamp, Jackal. Two-side driver, power dive over dive. Kamen Rider Live Jackal. Kamen Rider Live speed rush them and hitting them with attacks to make sure they don't get the chance to recover. Kamen Rider Live speed rush them and hitting them with attacks to make sure they don't get the chance to recover. Twin side diver, Jackal Justice finish. Kamen Rider Live fire at them and multiple and hit them, and Team DXD lost the match. The announcer, the winner is Issei. Ladies and gentlemen, Issei also knows that the Red Dragon Emperor, or people who are calling him nowadays the Issei Dragon, is sitting on a chair taking a sip of the tea that Akino made for him, as he is relaxing and reading a book that Sora gave him. Issei, this feels weird for me to read a book. I am the harem king. I should be around my beautiful wives. Drake, quite complaining partner, you are going to become one of the higher ups someday, so you better learn a thing or two. Issei, I know. But I wish we could travel to another world, and fight powerful enemies and monsters like those Isekai protagonists. Drake, since when did you become interesting about traveling, partner? You always seemed to want only a harem. Issei, that's true, but I already achieved, you see, so I thought, why not travel around? Maybe we'll fight power people. Drake, you did achieve it, but maybe you're right, partner. You maybe have experience while we were at a life and death war, but you never experienced to expose different places. Issei, right? Maybe if I ask Sirzex he will give me. Issei then was cut by a magic call from Azazel on his ear. Issei was shocked a little since Azazel had called him in a while. Issei, hey, Azazel-sensei. What do you need? Azazel, hey, kiddo, I'm sorry about this. I'm truly sorry. Issei, huh? What do you mean, Azazel-sensei? Did something happen or what? Azazel, you see, while I was doing some experiments on something called world travel with your DNA, there was a small problem, and now. Issei just sit there silently as a sweat runs down his forehead. Issei, what? What will happen? Azazel, well, in a few minutes you will transfer to another world with an unknown place and unknown world. Issei goes silent again, but inside his head he is really excited as he be able to transfer to another world. Issei, this is happening. This is happening. I'm really excited, Drake. Drake, stop screaming, you know you are sharing my thoughts with me. Issei, sorry. I'm just excited about this. I mean, transfer to another world was my fantasy, and now it's really happening. Drake, what's about your wives and everyone else here? Issei, right, let's ask Azazel-sensei about that first. Azazel, hello? Hello? I know I mess up big time, and I am truly sorry about it. Issei, say, Azazel-sensei, will I be able to come back? Azazel, I don't know about that, kiddo, but there might be a 50-50 chance about that, but relax, assured that we will be able. Azazel call got cut off as a light magic circle appears around Issei and slowly making him disappear. Issei, this will be a fun adventure, Drake. You better have my back. Drake, don't worry, I will. Our new adventure starts now. Issei disappears with the light, leaving the room with only his cup and book. In the Falmouth Kingdom, many magicians in white clothes are circled around a large room as they fought their magic in one place to summon an otherworlder. In front of them there is an old man sitting on a throne with gray hair and beard with a crown on his head. His name is Edmari. On his right side there is another old man standing beside him with silver-like hair, holding a cane and wearing a coat. His name is Raisin. On his left side there is a man who looks like he's in his 30s, wearing armor, looking like a knight with blonde hair. His name is Fulgen. Issei slowly appears out of the circle. He opens his eyes and begins looking around. Raisin, King Edmari, look like the summoning was a successful, said the old man by his right side as he bowed a little. The king nodded his head and stand up for his throne. King Edmari, well, otherworlder. I am King Edmari, ruler of the kingdom named Falmouth. Issei still focus around his surrounding, as he looks exactly. Issei then turns to the king and bow lightly, trying to not look down on him. Issei, greeting, my name is Issei. Nice to meet you, King Edmari. King Edmari, good, you have some manners as well. He sits back down on his throne, and Issei could hear many people whispering among each other looking at him. Issei, Looks like those people must be a noble, and this old man in front of us is their king. Yep, we are definitely in another world. Drake, the energy or magic here is powerful or not definitely more powerful than our world. For now I don't want to be screw around with women or anything, understand partner? We have to learn about this world first, and its history. Issei, yeah, the king was explaining, but Issei didn't listen to what he said because he was busy talking with his partner, in his head, King Admari. And that is all I have to say. Please lend us your power to help my kingdom. Issei, huh? Yes. Sure, I will help you, your kingdom, your highness. King Admari, wonderful, my knight will take you to your room. Then a knight scores walk in, he bowed to everyone, and takes me to a room. Issei walks in and sees that the room is just like an apartment. He sits on the bed laying down. Issei, I can't wait for tomorrow, Drake. Our new adventure will begin tomorrow and I'm too excited to sleep now. Drake, you must find a book that contains the history of this world as well, partner. Like I have said before, this world is unknown to us, so we must be careful first. Issei, okay. I got it, but do you feel anything weird inside us? Like, do we get any new skills or abilities? Drake, not quite, but the magic or magician here begins to go inside of us. Maybe we will grow more powerful as the magician here keeps going inside us. Issei, cool. But why do I suddenly feel sleepy? Drake, not just you, partner, even I began to feel sleepy as well. Let's just sleep, maybe tomorrow we will go back to normal. The two falls asleep as the magician begins overcoming them. The magician becomes stronger and stronger, as Issei and Drake bodies evolving into a new state that they don't know. How will they survive in this powerful world? Will they become more powerful? Will Issei act the same like he used to? We will find out soon. Just a head up, this is before Rimuru reincarnate into the world like 4 years from now because I want to write a long story. So yeah, that's it. Issei and Drake slowly regain their conscious as Issei sits up on the bed putting his hand on his head. Issei, what happened? At first I didn't feel sleepy, but then I felt sleepy for some reason. Drake, not just you, partner, even I feel sleepy as well. It's like something forced us to fall asleep without our consent. Issei, but I can say one thing, that was the best sleep I had. Drake, anyway, let's just get ready for today. We will have a lot to learn about this world. Issei, yeah. Let's go expo. Confirmed. Learning unique skill Invincible Dragon Scale. Succeed. The sudden voice catch Issei and Drake by surprise as Issei stand up from the bed looking at around the room. Issei, what the heck was that? Was that your new voice, Drake? Drake, nope, that wasn't me, partner, even I was surprised as well. Issei, it sounds like a computer voice, and it says learning unique skill. Did I learn a skill? Drake, it appears so. I guess that voice is like a system and it was announcing your skill that you got when you came here. Issei, this is even more cool. It's like we're in a VR video game, but in reality. Confirmed. Issei, here comes another skill. Learning unique skill Inferno Breathe. Succeed. Issei, Inferno Breathe? Drake, it probably likes your fire breathing, but now it's turned to Inferno Breathe, which is the hottest flame, even hotter than the sun core. Issei, so it's like the Inferno Breathe came from the sun core itself? That just even better. I'm so excited what comes next. Drake, those skills are interesting. I wonder how many you will get. Issei, I can't wait to find out. Maybe I'll get a powerful skill like something that can make me look cool. Drake, aren't you already have my balance breaker to look cool? Why wouldn't you want another skill that makes you look cool? Issei, not now, Drake. I am waiting to see if I hear another skill. Issei is waiting for another skill, but then was interested by a knight opening the door. Knight, Otherworlder, His Majesty is asking me to take you to the training ground to test your skills and train with the other knights. Issei, ah. Right, I'll be there in a minute. The knight bow and close the door, leaving first. Confirmed. Issei then listens excitedly after hearing the voice again. Drake listening carefully as well as he wants to know what skill it is now. Learning ultimate skill World Breaker. Succeed. Issei, yes. I got an ultimate skill. Issei screams exactly while Drake is a little confused since he thought that every skill is not that much different. Drake, what is an ultimate skill, partner? Issei, an ultimate skill is just like a normal skill, but more powerful, like our ultimate attack? Drake, I see now, I understand why you screamed so loudly. Issei, haha. I can't wait to see what they could do. Drake, not now, partner. Why don't we try to lay low for the time being? We don't want to attach any attention yet. And don't reveal your skills yet. Try to use our normal attack like Dragon Shot, and where they ask what kind of attack is that, just tell them that it's a magic bomb. Issei, listening to his dragon partner carefully, and nodded in agreement. He doesn't want to attach any attention just yet. Issei, you're right. Let's lay low and try to figure things out. Confirmed. Learning unique skill, future vision. Succeed. The voice cut Issei off and announced another skill for Issei. Issei, well, that was something. But hey, at least I got a future version to product any attack. Drake, let's just go. I don't think I can keep up with this. Issei walks out of the room down to the long hallway. Issei looks around the hallway, and out the window, seeing a beautiful view of the kingdom. Issei, now this is what's in another world look like. I can't wait to go exploring outside of this kingdom. Drake, enough chit-chat, partner. I bet those people already tired of waiting for you. Issei continues his walk. After a few minutes he reached the training ground where many knights practicing with their sword, and some do normal training. Fulgen, welcome to the training ground, Otherworlder. My name is Fulgen, the head knight in the kingdom. Issei looks at the man that he saw standing by the king when he was summoned. Issei, hello, my name is Issei, and it's nice to meet you. Fulgen, it's an honor to meet you too. King Admari asked me to test you skills and strength against some of our knights. Issei, oh? Is he not here right now? Fulgen, unfortunately yes, he has a meeting to attend to. Issei, okay then, so what am I going to do? Fulgen, could you share us your skills first? We would like to know before putting you in the right training group. Issei, well, my skills are Swords Master, Superhuman Strength, and Light Speed. Fulgen, Swordsmanship, Superhuman Strength, and Light Speed. Then you are perfect to train with the knight, since they training are suitable for you. Issei just laughs nervously and walks to the knight group to train. Some of the knights welcome him as they go introduce themselves, and some of the knights just ignore him and don't pay any attention to him. Several hours have passed, and almost all the knights fall down from exhaustion, while Issei just continues doing his normal routine without breaking a sweat. Issei, I don't feel exhausted or even tired at all. Did something happen in my body, Drake? Last time I might break some few sweat after several hours, but now I feel like I could go all day without breaking a sweat. Drake, yes, something has changed within your body. No, not just your body, even my body as well. It's like we have been evolving after we've came here. Is it because of the magician in this world? Issei, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but if it continues we might be able to fight some strong people in this world. Drake, you try to get information about this world while I look at the skills you receive, and maybe we'll learn something else about it. Everyone looks at Issei in surprise of how he's still going after all of them fall from exhaustion. Now Issei won't be able to fight them since they already exhausted. After another hour Issei finished his training and walked to Fulgen. Issei, excuse me Mr. Fulgen, would you mind telling me where the library is? I would like to learn some of the history of this world. Fulgen, sure, just go down the hallway, turn to the right, and go a little more further and you'll see the library on your right side. Issei, thank you. Issei goes to the direction that Fulgen gives him and slowly reaches the library. Issei opens the door and sees many books on different shelves. He looks at all the books trying to find one that might seem interesting with a lot of information. Issei, where is it here? Issei took out a book from the shelf and walked to a chair and a large table. Issei, let's see the story of the cardinal world. Drake, looks like you found something, partner. Maybe with this book it'll give us some information. Issei, let's read. Issei opens the book looking for some useful information, and comes across an interesting page. Issei, the race of the cardinal world. There are many races in the world such as the demon's race, angels, monsters, spirits, demi-humans, humans, and true dragons. Drake, true dragons? Read the true dragons one. Issei, true dragons, one of the highest ranking being in all of existence. They are the avatar of nature, only 3 known to exist and serve as the pillar of the world. Storm Dragon Veldora, Scorched Dragon Velgrind, and Force Dragon Velzard. They known as the powerful race. Looks like the Forced and the Scorched Dragons are girls. I wonder what they look like. Issei mind travel to a fantasy where he imagines that the 2 dragons look beautiful and have a wonderful body. Drake, interesting. Continue with some other races, partner. Issei shake his head, coming back to reality, and continue looking at the back. Issei, the demon race known as the most violent and prideful race. They go around challenging other powerful demons, and take their powers to evolve themselves into a higher state. But there's a legend that they are 7 powerful demons that exist before the dawn of time. They're known as the 7 primordial demons. Drake, I know about that one. They're just like the counterpart of the 7 angels in heaven. Issei, I think I have learned about that, but let's just continue. Issei continues reading the book for hours until night falls. As he finishes reading the book and gather all the information he needs. Issei, there are demons lord, and hero or true hero, and the Eastern Empire also is known as the World Domination Empire, where the first true hero is staying, and monsters and demons are nameless. If you want them to sever you, you have to give them a name, and it drains your magicules as a gift to them. Drake, this is truly an interesting world. We have gathered enough information for now. Let's get some sleep and maybe ask the king here to explore the kingdom. Issei, yeah, maybe I'll get some cool monsters to serve under me? Issei yawns as he gets up from the chair, walking out of the library and goes to his room. Issei looks at the beautiful night sky. Issei, I hope that Azazel-sensei told everyone about my disappointment, and hope that my girls aren't worried too much about me. Drake, I'm sure that they are giving Azazel death stare because of your disappearance. Issei, haha, I kinda feel bad for Azazel-sensei, but he kinda deserves it as well. Issei finally reached his room and walked inside before locking the door behind him, and bringing out his boosted gear, and the green crystal began to grow. Drake, alright, now let's absorb the magicules around you and put it in the boosted gear. I want to see what will happen. Issei sits on the bed and begins absorbing the magicules around him into his boosted gear as he relaxes his body and minds to let the magicules flow around in his body and boosted gear. Drake, just like I thought. Thanks to those magicules our bodies begin to change or evolve into a new state. Issei, so thanks to this change that I'd be able to train without broken a sweat for hours? Drake, it appears so, and not just that your body, but the boosted gear keeps absorbing magicules into your body non-stop even when you are just reading. Issei, maybe it's just want to get used to this new world. Besides, soon my body won't be able to handle it, and it will stop soon. Drake, I highly doubt that. But maybe you are right, I must be overthinking it. Issei, now, let's hear what you have got. Any details about my new skills? Drake, basically the 2 unique skills you got are just like our own abilities, but with a better quality. Like the Inferno Breathe, it's just like our fire breathing, but it can do 10 times, no 100 times better than our usual fire breathing. And you can control the Inferno and make it still keep going on your opponent as long as you like until they slowly turn to dust, or you could make a burst your opponent faster as well. Issei, really? I guess the invisible dragon skin just makes my skin invisible, and I have breath out fire that hotter like the sun core? Drake, yes, you are correct, but any holy weapon or any type of weapon won't be able to hurt you. It makes you immune to weapons and physical attacks. Issei, cool, at least now I'm immune to all the weapons, so only my weakness is magic? Drake, well, if the magic spells that hasn't mastered or not evolved into a powerful state yet, it won't harm you, but I can't say that for sure. The dragon skin maybe makes you immune to physical attacks, but if the enemy hits you with a powerful punch in the stomach, it could make you fall unconscious, but still won't damage your body. Issei, those skills aren't interesting. I mean, being able to immune to physical attacks is cool, but they're nothing else besides that. It's just like some of our dragon abilities just evolved into a better state. Issei lays down on the bed, having anime tears falling down his eyes. Drake, come on, cheer up partner, at least you got a new skill, which is future vision, that isn't relate to our dragon abilities. Issei, only just one skill? Why is the world so cruel to me? What about the ultimate skill? Drake, that's the problem. I couldn't get any details from it, like it wouldn't let me check it. Issei, so the ultimate skill is where you could only test it? Looks like we have to test it somewhere that nobody around. Drake, I doubt it. The ultimate skill, World Breaker, is just like our Balance Breaker, but maybe I am wrong about it. Also, I found something called sub-skills in the ultimate skill while I was trying to find some details. Issei, let's hear it. I want to know if I get something different this time. Drake, the first one is called Magicules/Mana Control. I guess it's like you can control any magicules/manas that are around you, or control the magicules that someone tries to relieve. Issei, damn. Now that up as hell. So it means that I can control any magicules fire at me? Drake, something like that. But if that person magicules are stronger than you won't be able to control it. Issei, thank for the heads up, now go to the other sub-skills. Drake sad-faced. The other one is super regeneration. It's simple, you can regenerate super fast at high speed. And the other one is durability neglection, meaning that you can make your opponent durability or defend go weaker, letting you have the upper hand in dealing more powerful damage. Issei, those are cool skills, we could use them to our advantage if we ever come across someone who is stronger than us. Drake, oh right, you remember the fake skills you just made? Well, you actually have those skills as well. Issei, huh? I just made those skills to hide my real skills, and when did I have them? Drake, I don't know, it's just pop out of nowhere. Maybe you already know that skills when you come into this world. I think it calls skills and there are a lot more here. Issei, how? We didn't hear the voice said anything, didn't we? Drake, no, it probably says the skills that are important like unique skills and ultimate skills, so I think normal skills wouldn't be announced. Issei, all these things start making me hungry, when will they bring me some food? Unknown to Issei and Drake, their conversation wasn't really that long outside of their thoughts. They talked for an hour, but in the outside it was only minutes had passed thanks to one of his skills, though acceleration. After waiting for a few more minutes, a maid finally brought him his food and Issei quickly started eating, enjoying the meal. After finished eating, Issei goes back laying down on the bed, slowly falling asleep. Next morning, Issei wakes up a little early and goes to the training ground to train his body. He does a 100 push-up and a 100 squat and more to start his morning. After finishing his morning routine, he saw some knights begin to come to the training ground, so he walked back to his room to wash himself up before going meet the king. Issei, let's ask the king to travel round and explore the kingdom. I want to see what it's like. Drake, yes, it would be more useful to see the world for ourselves and understand what it looks like. Issei finished taking a shower and eating his breakfast as he waited for someone to come and take him to the king room. After waiting for half an hour, a knight finally came and took Issei to the king meeting room, where some high nobles are also present. Issei, greeting your majesty and high nobles. Issei do a light bow, trying to be respectful and don't want to make a bad impression, which makes the nobles in the room look at him with a smug look on their faces. King Admari, now tell me, why do you want to meet me? Issei, you see, your majesty, I want to go explore outside of the kingdom. This makes people in the room surprised as the nobles begin to whisper to each other. The king raises his hand, making the nobles stop whispering. King Admari, please tell me, why would you want to leave my kingdom? Are you wanting to run away? Issei, oh no, I just want to explore the world. I promise I will return to the kingdom after some time. One of the noble got up trying to say something, but the king stopped him, making sit back down. King Admari, okay, I understand. But in 1 month you have to pass by win a duel against the stronger knight in my kingdom. If you can't defeat him, you cannot leave the kingdom yet, understand? Issei, yes, your majesty. Issei is happy after hearing that, since no one in this kingdom is stronger than him. But he knows the king's voice and gestures that he isn't pleased with him leaving him kingdom. Issei leaves the room and he heard many nobles begin talking about him. Issei just walks away and out from the castle to look around the kingdom. Drake, the king looks really unpleasant when you say that you want to leave the kingdom, partner. I think he only agreed about that it's because he wanted to make a good face in front of you. Issei, I know, but whatever, not like I care anyway. By the way, do you know any skills are there? Drake, I think I got one skill that I managed to understand. It's called pocket dimension. It's allowed, you can put anything in it. But I guess you already know about this pocket dimension since you always say that you wanted one. Issei, hell yeah, I do. A pocket dimension where I can store many items and materials in it. That is the best skill you could have asked. Imagine you can just put everything in it without carrying anything around. Drake, I understand. Let's just look around and see what this kingdom looks like for ourselves. Issei walks down the street looking at the house and stores. He comes across some beautiful girls, and he somehow seems a little disappointed. Drake, Why do you look disappointed, partner? Issei, the women here are beautiful, they have pretty faces, but their boobs are not big. Drake, sigh. I sometimes forget that you are still the same as before, partner. Issei, I mean, come on. They are not as big as Rias or Aquino. Issei continues walking while he keeps on comparing his harem with the women in this world in his head about the boobs' size. Drake, just stay quiet and let his partner continue complaining while he looks at the places and people. Drake, partner stops comparing and looks around us. It seems like the people living this kingdom look happy, so I think this kingdom is fine. Issei stopped complaining and took a few minutes to. Issei, nope, I doubt it. Drake HM? What makes you say that, partner? Issei, I have read and watched a lot of manga and anime to know that this kingdom may look lovely on the outside, but I'm sure that there's something in the inside. 1. Drake, there you go again with your fantasy. And I kinda agree since our world also has the same kind. Issei, let's look for an adventure guide. I want to sign I'm as an adventure so we could have some money before we leave the kingdom. Drake, do whatever you like, partner, this is your adventure after all. Issei begins asking people around him hoping that they would help him. After some times he finally found the adventure guide. Issei walks into the guide and looks at everyone inside as he sees many people who are wearing like a mage, tank, swordsman, and many more. Issei walks to the guide registration to sign up as an adventurer. Guide girl, welcome to the adventure guide. Are you here to register as an adventurer? Issei, yes, I would like to register as an adventurer. The girl then slide a paper with a pen and a crystal ball. Guide girl, please sign your name and where you are living. And after that please put your hand on the crystal ball so we can look at your skills. Issei signed his name, and where he is living. Since he can't put Japan he put Falmouth Kingdom. After he finished putting things up, Issei is now hesitating about putting his hand on the crystal ball. Issei, what do we do, Drake? We can't expose our skills yet. Drake, calm down, partner. I will try to only put a few skills in the crystal ball, but I can't say how many. Issei, okay. It's better than nothing. Issei slowly puts his hand on the crystal ball. The crystal ball grows from a few seconds and slowly dies back down. Guide girl, you have 3 skills which are Swords Master, Superhuman Strength, and Light Speed. And you also have a unique skill called Future Vision. Issei, phew. I thought we were going to get exposed there. Thank Drake. Drake, it's no big deal. And besides it's not that hard to treat this crystal. The guide girl began explaining about the ranking system from F rank to S rank, and monster rankings as well. After Issei listed to her explaining how the rankings are, he received his adventurer card with his name and rank in it. Name, Issei Hayato. Rank F, newbie. Skills, Sword Master, Superhuman Strength, Light Speed. Unique skill going either. Future Vision. Guide girl, there are quests on the board over there by rank, and a welcome to the adventure guide, she says with a smile. And Issei smiles back and walks to the board. As Issei is walking to the board, he accidentally bumps into a girl which makes her fall down. Issei, oh. Sorry, I wasn't looking when I was walking. Issei offered his hand to help her get up. She accepted his hand and fixed her dress and witch hat. It's okay, I wasn't looking when I was walking either. Anyway, my name is Elena, a witch. What's your? Elena introduced herself with a smile on her face. And she's wearing a white shirt with a black coat, and wearing a black skirt with black boots and witch hat. Author, now why would I put her in? Because I don't actually know myself, she just popped into my head without any reason, so I thought why not put her in with Issei Adventures, and who knows maybe she'll turn into something more than just traveler friend. If you want more other female characters then just give me the name, and I'll try to make it. Issei, god damn she's cute. My name is Issei. Say, are you new here as well? Elena, why yes. I just traveled here to explore every kingdom and country as I was to go traveling everywhere. And what about you? Are here to sign up as an adventurer? Issei, yes, I just got here as well. And are you an adventurer as well? What rank are you at? Elena, hee. Well, I only rank at D because I didn't do much quests since I busy traveled. I only do quests when I short on money. Elena says, feeling shy since she's short on money again. Issei couldn't help but chuckled a bit. Issei, how about we go do some quests together? I know I won't be a lot of money with my rank, but it's good to do quests with someone. Elena, sure. It's always fun doing quests with someone. The two walks of the board looking for a quest suitable for them. Elena takes one of the quests from the board. Elena, what's about this one? We need to kill a giant ant in the forest near the kingdom. Issei, Sure, I will go with you no matter what quest you pick since this is from your rank after all. Elena nodded and go to the front desk to accept the quest. The two walks out of the kingdom and walked into the forest while exchanging small talk with each other. Issei, this is the best. Go on a quest with a cute witch on my third day here is awesome. Calm down me, try not to ruin it. So, how long have you been traveling around? Elena, I just have been traveling for 3 months now, and like I said, I have been visited many places. Issei, wow, really? It must be fun traveling around to different places. Say, why don't we travel together? I am planning on leaving this country in 1 month. Elena, sure. It's always fun when you have a travel companion with you. Issei then stops Elena in her tracks and a giant ant appears, but it more bigger than the normal one. Then 2 more appear behind it. Elena, what? I thought we only had to kill one. Why are they 2 more? And why is this one so big than the other? Although Elena wouldn't be worried if she was alone since she could fly with her broom. But now she has Issei with her, she couldn't leave Issei on the ground with those giant ants, so she makes up her mind and will try to make a plan for their escape. While with Issei, he has a different attitude as he has a smile on his face as he now can finally tested his strength in the world. Elena, Issei, you could try to distract them while I try to make a magic barrier so we could. Before Elena finishes explaining, Issei rushes at high speed to the giant ants without wasting time and appeared in front of one of them in seconds and landed a punch on it, killing it. Elena shocked after seeing that Issei easily killed one of it with ease. She then sees the other one rushing towards Issei trying to attack him from the back. Elena tries to call to Issei, but Issei has already seized it and dodged its attack before doing an upper kick to its head, sending it flying up and falling back down dead. Issei turned his attention to the final one and took a fighting stance ready to finish it. The giant rushing towards Issei, but it's a little more faster than the other 2, and uses one of its legs to attack Issei. But Issei easily dodges it again before leaning 2 punches into its head, sending it to some trees. Issei, phew. Now's that was a good test. Drake, it seems like your body and strength have become more stronger, and you don't have to use the boosted gear much. Issei turned to Elena and saw her standing shocked and dumbfounded by Issei's strength. Issei goes to her and wags his hand in front of her, trying to get her back to reality. Issei, hello? Are you still there, Elena? Elena quickly snapped back to reality by Issei calling to her, but now she has stars in eyes as she looks up at Issei like he's a superstar. Elena, that was amazing, Issei? How are you so strong? And where did you get all these strength? I know you have a strength skill, but this is something else. Elena keeps asking questions with an excited face like she has met a famous person. Issei, calm down, Elena. Why don't we just collect some proof that we have defeated the monsters? And I'll explain it to you later. Elena managed to calm down a little, and they collected some material to show proof that they defeated the monster. Issei managed to avoid Elena's question after they reached back to the adventure guide. They received a few more coins because they slayed more than once. Elena, here, Issei, you take this, and I'll take this much. And sorry I wasn't much helpful at all in our quest. Issei, don't say something like that. I was just excited to be able to fight some monsters that I forgot to leave one for you to show your skills. Anyway, here. Issei took half of his reward and gave it to Elena. Elena looked surprised and tried to decide if, but Issei stopped her. Issei, it's okay, you can have it since you are low on money. I only just need to buy a few things and this amount should be enough. Elena, thank you, Issei. And I'm looking forward to doing quests with you again if you want to. Issei, sure, tomorrow let's meet up here again, and continue getting to know each other more before we go travel in the next month. Elena, okay, bye. Elena walks in the opposite of Issei as she's wagging to Issei, and he's wagging back to her. Issei goes and bought some clothes before walking back to the castle, and to his room as he falls down on the bed. Issei takes out a picture of him and all his wives from his shirt. Issei has a smile before putting it in his pocket dimension, and quietly falls asleep after a long day. It has been 2 weeks since Issei has summoned here. He wakes up early and every morning doing his normal morning routine before eating breakfast and goes to meet Elena. Some of the knights in the kingdom also decided to wake in the morning as well, trying to train with Issei and asked Issei that they want to train with him. Issei kindly agreed, and now every morning Issei trained the knights every morning to get them in better shape, while some of the knights still ignored Issei and believed that they can easily beat him in a fight since he only had 3 skills, and they tried to make fun of him since they heard the news that he's going to fight the strongest knight here with just those basic skills. Issei just ignored them and walks away after finishing training some of the knights and walked to the adventure guide to meet with Elena. After the past 2 weeks, Issei and Elena grow closer as a friend more than a travel companions, as they are more openly talking with each other more, and begin to meet up having lunch together when they are not going do quests. Elena say Issei, where you say that you have to start here months before going on exploring outside. Why? If it's personal, you don't have to answer it. Issei, oh, it's not that personal, you see. I have a duel before I can leave the kingdom. Elena, a duel? With who? I don't think that they could win against you since you already this strong that you just almost killed every monster without letting hit them with my spells. Issei laughs nervously. He remembers that when they do quests to kill any monster, he's the one that kills all of them, and only leaves some of the monsters that almost dead to her. Issei, sorry, I just need to get experience on fighting. Although Issei already has enough battle experience thanks to the war in his world, but he needs to understand how much different between this world and his world. Elena, still, you could at least let me show you some of my skills in magic. Elena pouted cutely and crossed her arms under her flat chest. Issei took a quiet peek before chuckling. Drake, I am Surprise's partner. Issei, what are you surprised about, Drake? Drake, I'm surprised about that you haven't made any of your dirty thoughts about women since you've transported into this world. Issei, really? Well, since no women in this world have bigger chests, not like I mind, because I love all sizes of course, but they just don't get me on like my wives. Maybe I will find the girls that I will like and ask them if they want to join my harem. Drake, well, whatever you want to do, partner, but just don't forget to look for information and grow strong as well. Issei, I know. I wonder how everyone is doing. Back to DXD with Azazel. Azazel, I want to all to find what world did Issei got summoned. And no one stopped until we found him. It's only had been 4 days in the DXD world, and the new of the Issei dragon got summoned sparse all over hell in an hours. Issei harem got upset and gave Azazel death stare and ignored him, but Azazel only affected because of Gabriel also ignoring him as well. This makes him working hard to look for Issei, and makes Gabriel forgive him. Worker, what wrong with Mr. Azazel lately? Worker 2, I don't know, but I heard that Miss Gabriel has been ignoring him for a while now. Worker, damn. Imagine being ignored by the beautiful woman in heaven. Azazel, hey. Enough chit-chat and go back to work. Workers, yes sir. Back with Issei. Issei, so you want to relax today, and enjoy our little day off? Elena stopped pouting and looked at Issei with a smile. Elena, yep. We have been doing nothing but quests for 2 weeks, so I want today to be our day off and relax a little. Issei, well, you are right about that. We should relax as well, and let our bodies rest for now. Issei took a bite from his food, and Elena took a sip of her drink as they are having lunch together. After finishing their meal, they both started walking around the kingdom, going into different stores, trying on clothes, and buying equipment for their almost future travel. Elena, haha, today is fun. And we bought so many stuff too. Issei, it is fun when you are with your friend, but it even more fun when you are with a cute girl. Elena blushed from embarrassment because Issei is teasing her again. Elena, stop with the teasing already. You always tease me after we become friends. Issei, haha, but I wasn't lying when I said you are cute. This makes Elena blush even more, and she used her witch hat to cover her red face. Drake, so, instead of doing your usual perverse way, you go teasing, and with making girls blush instead? Issei, it's the only way to make girls feel more comfortable around me. I want to try a new way of doing something perverse to make girls blush. Drake, even after all this years you are still something else, partner, but the way you do things are unpredictable, so I'm excited what you will find in the future. Issei, hey, it's getting late. Why don't we call it a day? Elena, oh yeah, it was fun hanging out with you, Issei, and let's meet up tomorrow to do our quest again. Issei, okay, and if I continue doing more quests, I will move to rank D soon. Elena, you really climb up the rank really fast. Most people take at least a month or 2 to move up a rank, but since I already see you in action, I wouldn't be so surprised about that. Then I will be going now. I need to prepare for next week when our travel adventures begin. Elena wags her hand as she walks away. Issei wags back, leaving him standing alone on the street. Issei, Drake, want to test our powers in the forest outside of this kingdom? Issei, sure, let's go. Then Issei makes his way outside of the kingdom and walks deep into the forest so that nobody is around. After walking a few minutes, Issei finally stops. Issei, I think this is far enough. Then a red armor glove on his left hand, but the red glove release more demonic energy more than before Issei comes here, and Issei could even feel something strange about his boosted gear. Issei, hey Drake, is the boosted gear getting a more powerful aura? Did you do some research on the boosted gear as well? The green crystal on the back of Issei's hand began to grow, and a voice came out. Drake, not yet partner, that is why I suggested that we should test out our power to see if something has changed or not. Issei, okay, now then let's do this. Welsh Dragon, Balance Breaker. Issei's body began to grow red as the red light flashed around the area, and a powerful aura released, making animals and monsters run away. In the ice continent, somewhere in a place where there is nothing but ice and snow falling down, those who walk in this place will be frozen in an hour, and an ice castle can be seen as you walk in deeper into the snow, and this is where the strongest demon lord, Guy Crimson, also known as the Red Primordial, lives with the frost dragon Velzard. Guy is sitting in his ice throne. Beside him is his two truest maids. The one with the blue hair name is Rain, and the one with the green hair name is Misery. Guy then feels an aura which is not that strong nor weak at the same time, and the aura feels intimidated, which catches Guy's attention a little. Misery, is there something wrong, Guy-sama? Guy, no, nothing at all. That aura was something. It felt like it could rival Awakening Demon Lord. And I know that this aura is going to happen in future soon. If this aura gets out of hand, I'll have to investigate myself. Back with Issei. After Issei finishing transform into his balance breaker, he looks at his hands before throwing a few punches to the air. Drake, feel anything strange, partner? Issei, nothing unusual. I still feel the same weight. Let's test something for a minute. Issei walks to one of the trees and he slowly lifts his hand and quickly delivers a punch to the tree, sending it flying backwards and hitting several more trees, destroyed it. Issei, wow, I really grew a lot more stronger. Let's test my running speed next. Issei then dashed from the tree to a giant rock that was 200 miles away from the tree that Issei was standing. Issei is surprised that he could travel this long distances with only a second. Issei, what the heck? This is amazing. I never thought I could grow this strong with only just 2 weeks staying. Drake left stunned by this. Even he never thought that only staying here for 2 weeks to grow this much. Drake, even I could believe this as well. If we could see how much you had grown, it would be a lot more better. But partner, why don't you try to hit that giant rock behind you? Issei, I mean, we already have tested my strength, but sure, let's see. Issei turns around and lifts his right arm up, clings his hand into a fist ready to punch it. But Drake stops him before he could punch it. Drake, stop, partner. This time I wanted to focus the magicules to that hand and punch it directly in the middle. Issei, really? I want to see how much damage I could deal with a punch. But whatever you say, Drake. Issei closed his eyes and focused the magicules on his right hand, and punched the giant rock in the middle, making a big hole on the rock. Issei opens his eyes to see the damage he has put on the rock. Issei, this is literally nothing. I only just made a big hole on this rock. Drake, partner, look behind the rock. Issei, huh? Issei looks behind the rock and his jaw drops. The impact of that punch didn't show much on the outside of the rock, but it caused massive damage from behind, as the forest is looking like a battlefield with destruction. And Issei looked at the rock from behind and saw that everything was destroyed from the inside the giant rock, leaving it like a shell. Issei, hey, this is more destructive than I expected. Drake, and this is only a single punch. This world is giving us more powerful than we imagined. Issei, Drake, I used a lot of magicules. I think that I used a lot, right? Drake stays silent, knowing that his partner only used a little bit of his magicules. Issei knows that his dragon buddy stays quiet. He also stands still and looks at the disaster he has caused. Issei then changes the subject, trying to break the silence. Issei, so was there anyone got caught up with the destruction? Drake, no, this is the deepest part of the forest since you run to here, and monsters here are from rank B to a rank. Issei, okay, so let's just go back. I think I finished testing my powers for today, and just wanted to relax now. Drake, Yeah, I think we have tested enough for today. Wait, could you bring out Ascalon, partner? You still have it, right? Issei, yeah, Zenobia already hands it back to me. Issei brings out Ascalon for his left hand. Issei then sees that Ascalon has grown a brighter light as the blade surrounding with more holy magic than before. Drake, just like I thought, even Ascalon got more power in this world as well. Looks like everything in our world that we have bring here will evolve in their powerful state. Do you being anything more, partner? Issei, I think I have a few bottles of Phoenix Tears with me. Let me see. Issei changed in his pocket dimension and bring out a black box and open it. There are 7 bottles of Phoenix Tear, but I don't see anything strange from them. Issei, nothing changes from them, looks like they don't change at all. Issei closes the box and puts it back into his pocket dimension. He then runs back to where he was standing in second. Issei, okay, balance breaker is off limits for a while since I don't want to destroy anything by accident. Drake, no complaint here. I believe that you are already doing good without using any of your powers or balance breaker, and I think we have to really be careful when you're transforming into your balance breaker. I feel like it released more energy than before. Issei, yeah, and I believe that all of the damage and power I received will reach powerful people soon. Issei deactivated his balance breaker and took out Ascalon, taking it as his main weapon for his travels with Elena. Issei, Ascalon will be our main weapon for now, nobody would know about it. Drake, I guess that's a good idea. Partner quick goes into hiding and tries to push your aura into your body now. Issei, what's wrong, Drake? Is someone strong coming? Drake, I believe so. It's took me a while to comfort it, so I believe it's someone strong coming here. Issei, so, how do I hide my aura? Drake, just try to pull your aura into your body. And do it fast, the aura of that person is coming close. Issei does as he holds and tries to pull his aura into his body. After he pulls his aura inside his body, he quickly goes into hiding, waiting for whoever that person is. The person landed down, looking around, trying to find the mysterious aura before. Meanwhile, with Issei, he only had one thing in his mind, and that is, Issei, oh damn, she's pretty and beautiful at the same time. Drake, is that really the only thing you could think of? We should try to lay low and try not to let that person notice us. Issei, yeah, I want to go and talk to her. Drake, are you crazy? I just literally took you to not let her notice us, and you want to talk to her? Issei, yeah, but she's beautiful and I want to look at her closely, and I think I saw that she has 2 different eyes color. Drake, you know what, I give you, that's it. You can do whatever you want. Drake just gives up, letting his partner do as he pleases and goes to sleep. Issei makes sure that he meets by accident by walking on a path as he acts like he's doing a quest. Issei, oh? Hello there. The person turned around, although her face looked at Issei with a normal expression. But she was shocked and surprised that he managed to walk up to her without her knowing his presence. She cleared her throat and spoke in a tone that's like a bit cold. The girl, oh, hello. You scared me there. I thought that something sneak up on me. Issei, my bad about that. Anyway, what are you doing here in the forest? The sun is about to set. The girl, actually lost, you see. I can't find my way out. Humph. Anyway, my name is Luminous. Issei, I'm Issei. We should get going now before it completely dark. Luminous doesn't say anything and just walks behind him as they are walking to the kingdom. Issei, so, where do you live? And where are your parents? Issei turns around and saw that she is already gone. Issei looks around and tries to sense her aura and feels that she's already gone. Issei, I didn't even have a small talk with her yet, and she is already gone. Well, let's go back anyway. Issei casually walks back to the kingdom like he hasn't destroyed half of the forest by accident, and he walks into his room and slams his face on the pillow, wanting to sleep. Several hours have passed, and Issei has been switch and turn on the bed trying to sleep, but couldn't. Issei, Drake. I can't sleep. Drake, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. Issei, Drake, okay, I can't sleep either. Issei, I don't feel tired, exhausted, or even hungry for some reason. Drake, so what are we going to do, mate? We can't sleep, so might as well do something else. Issei, why not visit Luminous in the meantime? I wonder who she really is. Drake, how many do I have to tell you? She is dangerous, I could feel an intense aura coming from her. Issei, well yeah, but she is beautiful, so I believe that she can understand I'm not an enemy. So Issei gets up from the bed, walking to the window, and opens it while Drake just sigh. Issei, we are going whatever you say. Issei jumps out of the window, open his dragon wings, and flies off to where Luminous is as he uses the aura that she left behind. At the Holy Empire of Rubrios. In a small room of the Holy Church, there is a beautiful girl laying on a couch while eating some berries, and two identical twins standing in front of her as her trusting subordinate, whose names are Louis and Roy Valentine. Luminous, sigh. Louis, is there something wrong, Luminous-sama? Luminous, nothing. It just a human managed to sneak up on me without me noticing. Louis, a human managed to sneak up on you, Luminous-sama? Roy, do you want one of us to investigate about this human, my lady? Luminous, no need. I feel like things will get out of hand if one of you goes. Then there is a knock on the door, which is surprising to them since no one would know this room. But Roy goes to open the door and sees no one outside, and he closes the door back. Luminous, who was that, Roy? Louis, I don't see anyone outside, Luminous-sama. Luminous, that's strange, no one could know this room. Issei, what's a nice room you got, Luminous. This catcher surprised by everyone in the room as Issei suddenly appeared in the room without noticing by Luminous. Louis and Roy prepared their magic to attack, but is stopped by Luminous. Luminous, so, you really aren't a normal human after all. Issei, haha, you could say that? Roy, who are you? Identify yourself. Issei, oh right. Where are my managers? My name is Issei Hayadu. Pleasure to meet you. Luminous, now answer my question, what are you really? And was you the one that released the aura? Issei, well, yeah, I released by accident, and I think I will keep my identity secret for now. Luminous, I see. Even though she said calmly outside, but Issei could see it in her beautiful eyes that she will attack if he tries anything funny. Luminous, so, what is your reason to come here? Issei, my reason? I couldn't sleep, so I thought, why not come to pay a visit? Luminous, Drake, that was a stupid reason, mate. You come in her territory, and you give her that reason? Issei, I know that's a stupid reason, but it's the truth though. Luminous, sigh. I couldn't see any lies in your eyes. Louis, Roy, lower your magic. Louis and Roy stop their magic, but still prepare if something happens. Luminous, you know releasing that kind of aura might catch some of the attention of the demon lords, right? Issei, really? How was my aura felt like to other? Can you tell me what you feel like when you catch my aura? Luminous, huh? Don't tell me you don't know your own aura? Issei, nope. I only know that I've grown stronger than before, but not about my aura. Luminous, sigh, so you are an idiot who doesn't even know your own aura. Somehow you reminded me about that damn lizard. Issei, lizard? Drake, somehow I feel offended by that words. Luminous, never mind, anyway let's get back to the topic. Issei grabbed a chair and sat down face to face with her. He is excited in the inside that he's about to look at a beautiful woman with a beautiful body after all this time. Issei, she is beautiful alright. I haven't met anyone like her for a while. Her chest maybe not that big, but she could rival Issei. Drake, partner please force, this is an important conversation with a powerful person in front of us. Issei, I know. I just admiring her beauty, that's all. Luminous, the aura you release is like a demon lord aura, and many who feel that aura will come to the kingdom to investigate the unexpected aura you release. Issei, wait. So I have an aura of that like a demon lord? Wow. I didn't expect that at all. Luminous, only a demon lord level, not a true demon lord. Issei, huh? What the difference between demon lord and true demon lord? Luminous, a true demon lord is the evolved state of a demon lord. It will grant them more skills than a demon lord. Issei, I see. And I taken it that you are also a demon lord since you know a lot about this. Luminous, you are clever than you look. Yes, I am one of the great 10 demon lords. Luminous Valentine. Roy, my lady, is it okay to reveal your identity like that? Luminous, you are not in this conversation, Roy, and besides he will eventually figure it out sooner or later. Roy, yes, apologies, my lady. Roy bow as he apologized to Luminous while Issei had a conversation with Drake inside of his head. Drake, so, this is what demon lords are in this world. Interesting. Issei, there are 10 demon lords here, and here I thought that there was only a few and the name for them is kinda. Drake, not cool? Issei, something like that. Drake, anyway, Ask her about the demon lords, I want to know more about them. Issei, Luminous, could you explain about the other demon lords? I want to Kamen. Issei then got cut off by Luminous' cold voice as she crossed her legs looking at Issei like she looked into his soul. Luminous, don't get too cocky just because I reveal my identity to you. Issei, alright, sorry. Issei scratched the back of his head as he apologized to Luminous. Drake, guess that's out of the question. Do you have anything in mind, mate? Issei, Let's just go back. I think we asked enough, and besides we don't have each other fully yet. But I'll take it slowly. Drake, you just want to see her every day, don't you? Issei, don't know. Maybe I am, maybe not. Issei stand up from his chair and walks to the door as Luminous and her subordinates look at Issei with confusion. Issei, I think I have to cut this conversation short. I will take my leave now and come visit again tomorrow. Luminous, I will be glad if you wouldn't come back here anymore. Issei chuckles and walks out the door, flying back to the kingdom where he was staying. After a while, Issei finally reaches back to his room as he flies back into the window before falling on the bed, finally asleep. The next day, Issei slowly wakes up from his sleep as he feels the sun hitting his face through the window. Issei sits up from his bed and stands up, doing a little warm-up before starting his day. After doing his little warm-up and takes a shower, Issei walks out of the castle with his Ascalon beside his waist to meet Elena. Elena, Issei. Over here. Elena wags her arm to Issei, letting him know where she is. Issei wags back and walks to her. Issei, morning Elena. Elena, morning Issei. Have you heard the news yet? Issei, huh? What's new? Issei raised his eyebrow. He looked around and saw that many adventurers are gathering around. Elena, you see, there was a huge explosion deep in the forest, and guards and adventurers went to investigate there, saw that the forest had been destroyed. Like a demon lord just came and destroyed. Issei, oh? Haha, really now? That is a surprise. Issei scratched the back of his head, looking away, trying to hide his sweats, as he was the one that accidentally destroyed the forest. Elena, and so adventurers are not allowed to go do any quests until it's safe to go back out again. Issei, how about we go and have breakfast first? I'm really hungry right now. Elena, sure. I haven't had breakfast yet, and now I'm hungry. Elena grabbed Issei's hand and pulled him to an open table near the guide. Elena, come on. There is an open table over there. Issei walks behind her as they make their way to the table and sits face each other. Elena and Issei orders their food and chat with each other while waiting for their food. Elena, say, are you also a swordsman? Since I never saw you fight with sword before. Issei, yeah, I never used my sword much since I'm better at fighting with my fist, but I'm a good sword fighter as well. Elena, oh, I really want to see you in action with sword, but I guess I have to wait since we can't go do quests yet. After chatting for a while, their food finally arrives and they enjoy their meal together. Issei, you know, people while things that we are a couple. This makes Elena choke on her food as she grabs a cup of water and drinks it before putting it down as her face is now red from Issei's words. Elena, WHWH, what do you mean by that? We are only just friends. Not a couple, Issei, to us at least, but to other people around I don't think so. Elena, I. Elena's face is now red as tomato as she couldn't form a single words. Issei looks at her adorable blush face as he teases her. Issei, this must keep in my memory forever. Drake, could you do something more interesting, partner? I'm getting tired of seeing this. Issei, but what am I supposed to do? I can't just leave a lady alone, you know? Drake, try to make an excuse or something? Meanwhile, Elena shakes her head and putting her hands on both of her cheeks, trying to shake the thought of them being a couple. Elena, me? Being a couple? No. I have to travel around first before find a lover. But maybe. Elena though got cut off by Issei as she had been lost in her thoughts. Issei, oh. I just remembered that I had something important to do today, so I can't stay with you for long, Elena. Elena, huh? Oh. Okay, since we can't do quests for a while and I still need a couple of things to do myself as well. Issei called the servers to pay for their food. Elena tried to pay for herself, but Issei insisted on paying for her. Issei, don't you need to worry about it, Elena. Elena, you don't need to be so kind. Issei, thank you, I have a lot more money now, and I can pay for myself. Issei, don't sweat it. Issei pays for their food and walks out of the restaurant with Elena as they walk a little bit before park their way. Elena, I really don't know how to thank you enough, Issei. Issei, like I said, don't sweat it. Elena, well, I guess this is where we park our way again. See you later, Issei. Issei, wait, Elena. I want to give you something special first. Elena, HM? What is it, Issei? Issei then lifted her left hand ing the top of her hand. Elena got shocked by Issei's sudden action, and her face turned super red that it's about to explode. Issei, a goodbye gift for my lovely friend. Elena, why you pervert ISCI. Elena slapped Issei with unknown strength on Issei's face, sending him flying to a wall, making a hole on it, and Elena runs away with fast speed using her witch hat to cover her super red face. Issei slowly gets out of the hole in the wall unscathed and slaps the dust off his clothes as he chuckles out of amusement. Issei, haha, this kinda reminds me of my good old days when I was in high school. Drake, your good old days were never my good old days, but it amused me sometimes, so I'll let it slide. Issei, now, let's find a way to get out of this kingdom to explore. Drake, just find a place where no one can see us and fly away. Issei, really? Don't you think that people would notice us when we fly above the kingdom? Drake, don't worry, mate. After coming here I managed to learn how to do a few more things within the sacred gear. Issei, really? I never thought that you managed to do something unbelievable. Well, let's go then. Issei walks round looking for a place where no one can see him. After a while Issei makes it to a quiet corner where no one could spot him. Issei, this place looks good enough, right, Drake? Drake, no one can see us from here. Issei then transforms into his balance breaker and Drake puts up a barrier to make little noise and make sure the aura won't cause much attention. Issei flies off at super fast speeds using his dragon wings as he looking for a place to explore. Thanks for watching this video. You really enjoy this video. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Don't forget to support and follow Ian Martinez 527 and Issei_fanfic_writer for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story link in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye.